Today's episode of The Mom Game is brought to you by our friends at Gateway GMC at LBJ and Jupiter. I know that buying a car can be stressful, but not a Gateway, because their slogan is, Gateway's got it. And just what does that mean? Well, it means Gateway's got a wide selection of new GMCs and GM-certified used vehicles, all competitively priced. Gateway's got it. In these busy times, you want a car dealer who makes things easy and convenient. Well, guess what? Gateway's got it. When you log on to gatewaygmc.com, look for the Shop, Click, Drive button. This allows you to shop from the comfort of your home, and who doesn't want that? In fact, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, select your vehicle. 2, create your offer. 3, schedule that delivery. And on top of all this, Gateway GMC offers complimentary car washes for life. So when you want a dealer who has it all, Gateway's got it. You can find them online at gatewaygmc.com or shop in person at LBJ and Jupiter. GMC, we are professional grade. And welcome inside the Coppola Studios for episode 285 of The Mom Game. I am Emily Jones. She is Julie Dobbs. We are together again.
Drinking
and for that,
wine.
We say cheers.
Cheers.
And one thing that's on my to-do list, so it's a part of Coppola, but it's the Sophia label.
Yeah.
And it's Blanc de Blanc.
Yeah.
And it's like Jasmine's favorite. It's my favorite. It's so good.
I still haven't tried it.
You haven't tried it?
Didn't they bring you some when I was out of town?
Well, we had some at the Kinder Scott event.
So, and when I was out of town, because when the winemaker came, right?
Oh, yeah.
Andrea.
Yeah.
That's twice now. I feel like this is becoming intentional.
Well, I mean,
you're still mad about me not sharing the Yoquiro queso, so you're not going to share the Blanc de Blanc.
Okay. I just wanted to be known that I put in a special request for extra white queso.
You did.
With the Yoquiro shipment, because they're going to be part of our show in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And if you don't show up with it.
Can we call it even, though, with the Blanc de Blanc
and
the queso?
For past transgressions.
Moving forward. Can we call it even?
You
don't hide wine from me, and I won't hide queso
I'll come through.
from you.
I'll come through with the Blanc de Blanc if you come through with the white queso.
All right. Deal.
Cheers.
Okay.
Okay, lots to get to
Thank you to our
today.
awesome sponsor for sending us.
Yes, exactly. And settling disputes. Okay, so we've got a lot to catch up on. We have 2 awesome guests today. Tyarah, Ibeh. God bless, I got that right, because Lord knows when we did the interview, I fucking butchered it. She is
50-50.
50-50. Yeah. I nailed it on the way in, butchered it on the way out.
That's all right.
She's going to be with us. She has a whole fitness coupled with mental health app program. Yeah. She's fantastic. Awesome. Former athlete. Husband was a professional basketball player. Anyway, she's fantastic. And then we have Dr. Randy Bell from Smart Starter Kits. So a little something for everyone in this week's show. So super excited to bring those 2 guests to the table today, but lots to catch up on before that. And the burning question is, Julie, are you still in a VRBO? And before you answer, just let me take a quick drink just in case. Okay, go ahead.
I'm out of the VRBO. Yay! Am I in a fully functioning house with furniture and a kitchen? No, but I'm out of the VRBO.
Okay, you're in your house. You're sleeping in your own bed.
Yes, last night was the first night.
Okay.
Yeah, and we did all this like straight out of the 3 weeks in Canada, so we haven't really been home much.
Yeah. Back to school, all the things.
School, yeah, and right now you would die at just like last night through today and how I had to navigate around not having anything.
Yeah.
I told the movers to keep my big sectional couch because it had some stains that I could not get out, and it was making me insane. So I told them to not even move it back in.
Yes.
Do you like that?
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
And then it's like forcing me
and they
to buy
probably
the
thought
couch.
you were so nice, like, sweet, yes. I can do, like, they're probably like, I'm going to scrub this harder and get these stains out and make this fully functional.
Right.
Okay, now we're talking. I feel like I'm rubbing off on you.
Right? I know. I was proud of that one. I was like,
move that shit back in.
Just keep it. And anything I didn't love, I told them to keep it. Because they said they have like a plate. They set it all out and someone comes and grabs it. Yeah. They have this big storage facility. So there was a lot of pieces, like furniture pieces.
Just keep it.
That I'm moving on. I told Kelly, we're adults. Like, we need an adult house at this point.
Hey.
I want nice stuff. Not to be crazy expensive, nice, but like we can't have the stuff that like has followed him through 20 years of his life and me through 20 years of my life and stuff that just doesn't match at all. Like, and it wasn't terrible. It'd been a slow progression, but I want to start fresh.
Hey.
And with the new floors, it's so pretty.
No, you sent me pictures. They're beautiful.
Yes. So, but
you're growing up.
I'm
Julie.
trying to grow up, Emily.
You.
I'm trying.
You are. You're doing great. You're
trying.
doing great. Girl, you're doing great.
It doesn't look like it right now. Like yesterday, I had Anna in an office chair, Ryder in like some squishy football chair. They each had a bag of Lay's that I had bought at CVS. And it was like just trying to survive and get by.
Okay.
When we finally got back, I was like, Kelly, like, we're back. Like, let's swim and cook a steak. Like, not thinking that we didn't have, like, the grill's outside. So I thought he could grill.
Yeah.
We don't have knives. We don't have, he didn't have his seasoning. Like, so we didn't have a meat thermometer. So everything that's in the kitchen is still in boxes.
Okay.
So I'm digging through. I like made myself a little path through all these boxes and felt like it was such a success that I found the knife thing. And then we had a knife to cut our steak with. Otherwise, it was me just gnawing on it. Anyway, so like that's just an example of where we're at now. I had to like use this bottled water that I got for the worm cleanse to pour my kids' water bottles this morning for school, and ice that
Did you give them more than that water? I hope
for school. What do you mean?
Is that enough water for 2 water bottles?
Yeah, it worked.
Like that, just one of those or another one or that one?
I think, no, not this one. I have a bunch of these.
Okay, I was about to say, your kids are going to be dehydrated. They need more
water fountains there when it empties.
Okay, good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is that alkaline water that the worm queen said to drink.
Okay.
Like with the cleanse.
Okay.
And also, I think outside the cleanse, if it's super clean, it won't have worms in it.
Sure.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm almost done with mine. I haven't seen anything. But I'll tell you what, I feel good.
Okay, good.
Feel good. All the things, I started my NAD injections again yesterday.
Nice.
Got testosterone pumping.
You saw Morgan?
I haven't seen Morgan yet. I don't know.
Do you inject yourself?
I do my injections, yeah. The NAD injections.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's fine. I did it with IVF, so I feel like I kind of know the drill.
Do you do it in your tummy?
Yeah. So you just squeeze the fat and stick it on in there.
Are you running out of fat?
I'm not running out of fat.
You have enough?
Still, I got enough padding. Enough cushion for the pushing. I don't even know what that means.
What?
Have you ever heard that?
No.
It's something sexual. Like she's got some cushion for the pushing, if you know what I mean.
But like, I'm trying to figure out what that means.
I don't know. It just means you need a little cushion for the pushing.
In your tummy?
Just cushion, Julie, in general.
But I really want to logistically figure this out.
Just
he's pushing or she's pushing?
Well, use your brain. Who's pushing?
He is.
Okay. Then a little, like, no one wants to do it to a really frail thing.
No, but you don't want like.
I've never been accused of being frail.
You don't want too much slapping, like tummy slapping.
No, but okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Which brings me to this point. Like, do you feel like sidetrack already? We're like 4 minutes in. I have this conversation with my friend Lisa, and you know Lisa.
Yeah.
I feel like her and her family's bones, like they're just lighter. Like they have light bones. Like
I think that's the thing.
Yeah, like I feel like the McCoy bones and the Jones bones, we're very, very dense.
Yeah.
Like we're thick boned.
That's good for football players.
I guess. I don't know. I just feel like my skeleton probably weighs a lot. Like ignore everything else. Like I feel like my skeleton is tipping the scales.
Oh my God, no, I can't stop thinking about your skeleton.
It's like right in time for Halloween.
It's like, where's the wine?
It's just like my skeleton, my cranium, just like in my open jaws. Just like
it just goes guzzling out your rib. And then your OCD skeleton's like, I gotta pick it up.
Who's gonna clean up the wine?
Who's gonna clean up the wine?
Fell out of a rib. Okay, so speaking of all this, so Jasmine,
all of this,
this is all going to tie back together.
Okay, how?
So Jasmine sent us a little, like a post of something that it's like, if you have time to make tea times, you have time to make doctor's appointments. So this spoke to me in my soul because probably 2 months ago, Mike started being like, Have you done the kids' doctor's appointments for their yearly, their annual exam? Have you? And I'm like, no, I haven't. Like they usually do that like first couple weeks of school, like, and then like a week would pass. Have you made the doctor's appointments for the kids? I'm like, no, I haven't. I'm going to wait a couple weeks, and then another. Have you made the kids?
Why is he so on this one?
I don't know. So finally, I said, you know what? Why don't you make the kids' doctor's appointment?
You're right.
Okay, so thinking he's never going to do it. 5 minutes later, I get a text that's like, Henry is confirmed at Cook Children's at blah, blah, blah. 5 minutes later, Hattie is confirmed. And I'm like, well, look at him. Now, is he going to take the children to the fucking doctor's appointments? Absolutely not. Is this a step in the right direction? Yes. If you're going to keep bitching about something and asking me the same question and I'm giving you the same answer that I'm going to do it, basically then it started turning into, and this is so petty and juvenile of me, but it turned into, I'm not going to do it until you stop asking me to do it.
Yeah.
So
I could see that.
Yeah. Point for petty Emily. So anyway, he does do it. Again, didn't take the kids. I took the kids. So we go.
With your schedule just randomly?
It did.
Okay.
It did. Well, I mean, I don't have much of one lately. I kind of operate on my own schedule these days. So anyway, we go to their doctor's appointments last week. And I always strangely like these appointments because you like find out where they are in their growth chart and like you get a puberty update.
Ooh. I haven't gotten those yet.
Yeah. But like literally you like leave the room for puberty things to happen, exams.
What?
Well, I mean, they examine certain
and you're not there.
Things. Not with Henry. He's too old at this point, and we all go together. Like, so Henry and Hattie are both in there, and then it's like time for us to exit, you know.
Girl doctor,
give him
boy
some
doctor.
privacy. Boy doctor. And so I do stay in there with Hattie because it makes the doctor feel more comfortable and makes me feel more comfortable, and Hattie, whatever. So also part of this process is, you know, height and weight and all that kind of stuff. I've told you a million times, Henry is very concerned about bulk. Like he wants to get swole. He wants to get big. He's working out. He's protein. He's eating a lot. He's working out, lifting weights. He's doing all the things. He's kind of obsessed with it. And he loves it. Like he loves working out, like, cause he feels like he's getting all big and grown up, whatever. So we always have this thing in our house where like, you know, who's tall, like when my kids get taller than me, it's going to freak me the fuck out. Henry's almost there.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm thinking this whole time, I'm 5'7". He's like probably 5'6" at this point. Because just based on, you know, back to back, let's test it out. So they measure him and they say he's 5'4.5", 5'5", whatever. So I'm like, he's almost as tall as me. And I'm like, will you measure me? So I like stand up against the wall and the nurse is like, you're 5'5.5". And I was like, what? I'm 5'5".
Did you inflate it on your own? Like just over time?
I have said that I was 5'7" from the time I was like 21 years old.
Why?
That's what it's on my driver's license.
Because you told them that.
I don't know. I just always thought somebody told me at some point in my life I was 5'7".
5'7" is like an ideal height for a lady. And that's probably what you just gave yourself.
I didn't give myself this height. I swear someone professional somewhere at some point in my life told me I was 5'7".
Yeah, because we stopped measuring ourselves as adults.
Right.
And like
so
really past
like
18.
Did I lose an inch and a half? Like, what are we doing?
No, you probably just were saying it wrong the whole time. So I
want to remeasure.
I
want a second opinion on my height.
I say that I'm 5'5.5".
There's no way you're 5'5.5".
That's what I am.
No, you're not. Maybe that's something you made up because you thought
I'm not like 5'3". I'm not 2 inches off like you.
It was an inch and a half.
I'm 5'5". I'm at least 5'5".
Okay, we're gonna do a measurement.
We're going
to.
You
have to take your.
You think
off.
you're taller than me?
I'm absolutely taller than you. Well, we'll see. Stay tuned, TMG audience.
Yeah, but it is interesting. Yeah, we stopped measuring ourselves after 18, so you can just make something up.
Right.
No one's gonna question you.
I guess so.
You know.
So let's go with it.
I want to be 5'7".
Okay. Well,
I mean, 5'7" might be a stretch. I could be 5'6". Because I am 5'5.5".
We'll see. We will find out. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, that was a good update.
It was a good update.
Went from pushing for the cushion for the pushing to
measuring ourselves.
Heavy skeletons to
off.
Emily shrinking.
A height off coming up.
Okay. All right. Let's do a little sports squirts.
Yeah.
brought to us by our friends at Tailgate USA. We've been talking about them all month. They are a Texas-based company that offers turnkey tailgate party trailers and full event services, which include delivery, setup, catering, bartending, satellite TVs, and yes, ladies, they have legitimate bathrooms. These are not porta potties filled with that nasty blue liquid. These are RV-style restrooms on site for your tailgate party. They support tailgating at sporting events from NFL to college football, baseball, soccer, golf tournaments, charity events, festivals, concerts, corporate events. Basically, any event you have, they can be there to make it happen. Any event, any size, any location, just show up. They will do the work. And we love them, especially because they support the Do It for Durrett Foundation, our annual event, which, by the way, is coming up September 12th. We've got golf at Grapevine Golf Course. And then we have the concert at Texas Live that night. We've got the Bird Dogs with our friend George Dunham opening things up for Pat Green. Not Pat Green. I talked to Pat Green today, and that was on my mind.
What did you talk to Pat Green about?
I talked to Pat Green about all kinds of stuff.
What?
George Dunham and the Bird Dogs opening for Rhett Miller and Josh Weathers. So they're going to do a really cool duo acoustic.
Yeah. Do you want me to take it from here?
What is wrong with me? I've had 3 sips of wine and I can't talk. So they're going to do an acoustic set, the two of them playing off each other. So Rhett Miller of the Old 97s, Josh Weathers, who is a dear friend and an incredible artist. He's so great. So that's going to be a super fun night. So head to doitfordurrett.com, message me, email me. There's still room for sponsors if you want to jump in on this. It's such a fantastic cause that I've been involved with since its inception. We are a very small but mighty nonprofit organization. We've raised more than $2 million to help families impacted by sudden loss, to the tune of, I think we're over 200 families at this point.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's one of the proudest things of my life, is being a part of this organization that helps so many, including some of those that were impacted by the Texas floods. Yeah. So anyway, it's like I said, one of the greatest. I'm proud. I very rarely say I'm proud of myself for something. I'm proud of myself for being associated with this organization.
Yeah.
So thanks to Tailgate USA for all that they've done to support the Do It for Durrett Foundation. Justin Morrison and his team are fantastic to deal with, and their website is tailgateusa.net. So check them out. And like I said, reach out if you've got any questions about the Durrett event. It's going to be super fun. Come play golf, come listen to some live music, enjoy food and drinks and all the fun
probably
stuff.
Probably bring kids, right? Or what do you think?
Absolutely.
Okay.
To the concert.
Yeah.
In fact, Hattie and her friend Madeline volunteered last year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And I think mine are. They just love music.
Yeah.
So I think that might be fun.
Absolutely. Should be a great time. September 12th. Please come.
Getting a sitter.
Yeah. Speaking of Tailgate USA, college football is here. It's tailgating season.
Yeah, it is. I have not, it snuck up on me.
I know. So I was super excited. So Hattie had a tournament this weekend, softball. We're still dabbling in that. We got one toe in there.
Okay.
Still keeping it alive. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but she played in a tournament this weekend, and but I was so excited because when we got home, it was like college football was on, and I was like, "Oh my God, put this into my veins right now!" Like I love the fall. I love college football. I'm so excited. Mike and Henry are going down to the coast this weekend. Hattie's going to Graham. I'm going to be by myself at my house, which I hopefully people will come visit me or they'll invite me over or something because I want to watch football all day by myself. But
yeah.
I'm just so excited. Like Texas, Ohio State this weekend. Like there's some really good matchups in week 1.
Yeah. I can't believe it's already here.
I know. I'm so excited.
It's crazy.
I know. I can't, I literally can't wait. Like there's nothing better than just waking up on a Saturday morning. We turn the speakers on in the house, put on College Game Day, and just like.
And then when the weather starts to turn just
oh my God, please.
Just a little, it makes it all come together.
Please, can we just get out of the 90s?
Yeah.
Which I think it's coming.
Okay, good.
It's coming.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
I believe you.
I think we should be out of the.
I believe you. You're yelling at me.
Well, I'm yelling at you because we had to get plants replaced, and it's making me insane because they were dying because of the fucking heat, and they weren't getting enough water, and whatever. The company who did our initial landscaping in our house.
Oh.
Well, I mean, they didn't do. You know, the soil here is brutal, and so I don't feel like they properly I think they just shove shit in the ground, and it wasn't viable. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry for the rant. I won't mention any names.
Well, I'm doing a little bit of that, so I'm interested. But yeah.
Well, you need to talk to your friend Jessie. Like, first of all, about putting shit down to keep weeds out,
Mm-hmm.
because she had a solution that for me, it was too far
she
gone.
did?
Yes, she told me about that. And then I would make sure that they're not just like they're putting in fresh soil around any holes that you dig. Because if not, that it's like clay, and it becomes so hard that water won't get in there.
Oh.
So I would make sure,
Yeah.
like, be that person and be like, you need to
Being that person on so many
you
things.
do, because you don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
Like, we've been in our house 3 years, and we've had to replace at least 12 of these Nelly bushes, those big ass ones that are all along my fence, and
Yeah.
they're not cheap. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. What are we
No.
doing? This shouldn't be this way. I mean, understandably, you're going to lose some when that deep ass freeze happened. Like, you're going to lose some. I get it. But like, Nellies are supposed to be thrive in heat and sun, and like,
And something's off. Did you buy any big trees?
no, our lot had them. We had to cut down trees.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
we were like looking at some trees, and my contractor's like, those trees are like $1,500 a
Dude,
pop.
trees are
Damn
expensive.
it. What about the little tree that grows?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
this is, once again, just stuff that's like.
Well, and then I will say too, like, if you're going to get some trees, get the ones that don't shed or leaf.
Drop anything in the pool, like all the crepe myrtles. I have a pink pool. half
Yes.
the year.
Those
But they're
just
pretty.
I forget, I think oaks maybe don't drop leaves.
Mm.
Like, I'm like, why would anyone get,
One that does.
because they're pretty.
Yeah.
I know, but we have a bunch of different kinds of,
So many
trees
things.
that-
I think I need to like totally pause on some of the stuff, and like, because I've gotten so far away from my kitchen. Like
right.
literally, here's the kitchen and here's trees, and I'm trying to like do all of it just because you start doing it and you're like,
Right.
let's do everything.
I know.
But I gotta get the
'cause you
kitchen
get
done.
excited. Yeah. Inside first, then move to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But no, college
So, yes.
football will be.
I know. I'm so excited. Yay for college football.
Mizzou's playing at OU this year. So that's one that I really want to try to go to, because
Oh, yeah, you
Kelly's
need
OU.
to. Yeah.
And I'm Mizzou, and we've never done it.
Oh, you need to.
Yeah, it's on the calendar. It's in November. So,
Yeah, make that happen.
Yeah, I need to make it happen.
Tech is playing somebody terrible. I say that. Please don't lose. Someone not.
Jinx it.
It doesn't seem like a very strong opponent the first game, but I will be watching every snap. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Do you know who Mizzou's playing first game?
We are playing, it's September 6th is our first.
Oh, so you must not have
Kansas, right out of the gates.
right out of the gate.
Okay, we do have, I missed one. Central Arkansas.
Okay.
Mizzou's known for losing to the bad people.
Well, let me
early in
tell
the
you
season.
something. My Red Raiders have done the same thing in the past. So, but yeah, I'm super excited. There's good matchups. It doesn't matter. I don't even care. I watched that Kansas State, Iowa State from Ireland on the, shit field. Like, I don't care. Just give me football.
Yeah.
Injected into my veins. I watched Hawaii Stanford. Like,
Oh, nice. And
yeah,
then NFL,
I just want
like,
it.
college is a lot more fun. You don't do a fantasy, right?
I don't. I gave it up a while back.
Okay.
I do enjoy the NFL, but I have to have a tie. Like, I'll pay attention to the NFC East because of the Cowboys. Pay attention always to the Cowboys, and then Kansas City, obviously.
Yeah.
Because of Patrick Mahomes and his Texas Tech connection. But like wherever Cliff was, Kingsbury, I would pay attention. So when he was with the Cardinals, I'd pay attention to the Cardinals. Now he's with the Commanders, and I pay attention to them anyway because they're in the NFC East. So college football to me is so much better.
Yeah.
So much more fun to
It
watch
is.
than NFL.
Same.
Speaking of NFL, Cowboys, Micah. Okay. Yeah. Cowboys
Did you see the video where
He's
Jerry
laying
saw
down.
his mom
Oh, yes.
and said something like
I didn't see what he said.
about something about her, not her wanting money, but like, I'm trying to give y'all some money or something. Jerry, like,
Have you
she
watched
was
the
like,
so awkward. Have you watched the documentary?
Kelly watched it at the VRBO, so I saw some of it by proxy.
Yeah.
I can't watch any TV lately.
I haven't watched it. And I was like, asked Mike, I was like, you want to watch it together? We were watching another show, The Agency.
Mhm.
It's kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of over my head. I'm too dumb for it. So I can't follow along on all the things. But I think that might be next up because it does sound like it's pretty fascinating.
The Agency or the Cowboys?
No, the Cowboys.
Cowboys. It is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that.
And I feel like even people, like I was listening to The Ticket, and they, like, those dudes have been covering this team for, forever. And like that there was stuff in there that they didn't even know.
Mhm.
And so I feel like Prey is a good
Well, like
watch.
Troy Aikman got his head blasted and played a whole
Yeah.
game and didn't remember any of it.
Seriously.
I saw that and
Terrifying.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He was talking about
Speaking
I didn't remember
of
anything
the
from
Cowboys and that documentary, so Tony Casillas,
Mhm.
I hope we set up a time for, like, I think he's going to come in next week. I just haven't heard back from him to like officially confirm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, former Cowboy Tony Casillas, part of all those early 90s teams. OU guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll hopefully be in studio with us next week. But yeah, the Micah saga continues. He was apparently laying down on a training table the last preseason game.
And apparently it was for like 5 minutes.
I know. And they're both.
You saw what's his name? The reporter guy. Gosh, that
Mike
reporter.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's something.
I love Mike, but he likes to get in the middle of stuff.
Oh, he wants to be in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, because who did he get in a big famous fight with?
When it was like, and he brought him some
and
gum
then they
or
took all the pictures.
peanuts or coffee.
Was it like Diggs, Trayvon Diggs?
Yeah.
And so for this one, yeah.
Breaking news. Shut the fuck up.
No.
They're engaged?
What? Like, why on a Tuesday?
They wanted to do it while we were shooting.
Or did they do it on a Monday, or did they do it on a Saturday, or have they been engaged this whole time and they're just announcing it? I have so many questions.
Oh, Taylor and Travis are engaged. Breaking news as we tape on a Tuesday and the show airs on a Thursday.
We had a voice in our ears.
We did have a voice in my ear. Okay. It's everywhere. What does it say, Julie? Hurry, give us something.
I've seen it, Jasmine.
Send us tweets. I don't ever get on Twitter anymore.
I just Googled Taylor and Travis. Hang on. Wait. Taylor and Travis got engaged. Wait.
What is that? Did you get...
Are you messing with me?
What is happening?
Me? Taylor Swift.
Oh, she announced it?
Oh. No way. Okay, so maybe people haven't even picked it up yet on the outlets. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't see it. Where does it say it?
Taylor Swift.
I don't follow Taylor Swift.
You don't? Oh my gosh, wait. And there's a picture. Your
my
English
gosh.
teacher and your gym teacher are getting
me.
married in this. Oh my God. There's a picture of him proposing.
Oh my gosh, look at the...
And it literally looks like a music video set. Like,
wait, what?
Like,
set.
It's not, but like, it's so intricate. Like, oh my gosh, where are they? Jasmine, this is amazing.
My gosh, they're so cute.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, and she looks so happy, and there's a firecracker next to it. So she's just oh my gosh, she's just doing everything she wants, and she doesn't give a crap. She went on his podcast, announced the new music, coming out with a new album, getting engaged. She's like, I'm gonna do whatever the F I want, buying back all her own music.
Okay.
She is in.
Oh, she has multiple
her own
pictures.
era.
There's
right
5
now.
pictures.
Be your own person. Be your own Taylor.
Damn,
era.
look at that rock. Whoa, Nelly.
Oh my gosh. Do you think that he used her money?
Probably. Oh wait, what song is
She's playing the song she wrote about him. Like wrote about their love being so high school.
We're gonna get copyright infringement. Don't do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm kidding.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we would like to be the first to congratulate
this is just perfect.
Taylor.
Happened while we were
Travis. We'd like to congratulate
you, Taylor.
you. And if y'all would like to do your first interview together as a couple,
right here, one chair.
You can send this. You can sit on his lap.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, this will make no sense to people in 2 days when this actually posts, but that's okay.
It's okay.
You got us in real time, getting our real reaction.
Yes.
Cheers to Taylor and Travis.
Well, we can turn that around real quick and put it out there for the world to see.
This is true.
Because that's so exciting. I love it. All you people who said that this was fake for PR.
No shit.
Suck it.
Yeah.
And I never say that.
Ooh, Julie's getting sassy. Okay, let's finish up sports. Rangers update.
I have goosies. It's hard for me to continue.
Okay.
Rangers. Yes. Rangers update.
We're just floating around 500. Like they're gonna have to go on a massive run the last 30 games if they're gonna get in. Marcus Simeon's out for the season unless they go on a deep playoff run. Fracture in his foot. Evan Carter is out for a bit. It just doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be in the cards. But I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I hope I'm wrong. So basically,
it's probably hard at this point in the season. If you're a professional athlete, it's probably hard to get geared up. That's just the part. And covering stars.
No, but I don't think it is though. I think that they're fighting.
Well, maybe since there's still a chance. It's
Right.
like when they're officially out.
When they're out, they're like, yeah.
They're
but
just going through
there's
the
definitely
motions.
still a chance. I mean, it's slim, but there's a chance. So stay tuned, and hopefully I won't be saying the exact same thing next week about the Rangers. Let's do a little what's on your feed, and maybe we can talk more about Taylor and Travis.
Yes, because they're on my feed.
Yeah.
This segment brought to you by ADM, our friends at Audrie Dollins Media. Man, they can do it all. We've thrown all kinds of different tasks at our friend Audrie, and she just goes above and beyond. Some of the things that they can do: brand management. They can help you manage your brand. They can help you monetize your brand. They can help you manage your collaborations, influencer management. So they do work with influencers. They can also help bring you influencers to your company if you're wanting your product promoted by some influencers, because that is all the rage, and it's all the rage because it actually works. And we're also happy to work with you too. Reach out to Audrie, reach out to us, reach out to Jasmine. We've got all kinds of people that can help make that happen. Social media management they can do as well. They can also design you a whole new website like they did for us, themomgamepod.com, to go check it out. And they could do a newsletter for you in your company like they do for us. When you go to our website, a little pop-up will come onto your screen, and you can just type in your email address, and that way you will be subscribed to our weekly newsletter where you can keep up with all things Mom Game. They do it all. Thank you so much to our friends at Audrie Dollins Media. Go to audriedollins.com for more.
Yay. Okay. I don't know that we have much more to say about Taylor and Trav. Trav, like we're tight.
Yeah, I have a little something.
Okay.
Not about her, but
okay.
else.
I did want to talk about you because I don't want to let this pass by. Mustaches and Rush/dorms.
Oh my gosh, it's just insane.
Which one, mustaches or Rush and dorms?
Rush and dorms. Like
okay.
Somehow that's my algorithm
mustaches?
Lately. Well, mustaches is another thing. Mustaches is, I told y'all, Ryder, was it Ryder? Or, it was Ryder. My son told me that I had a mustache and that it was gray.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I forgot you told us that at Elfie.
Mm-hmm. It's been bothering me. I don't know what to do.
Get the tinkles. I told you that. Those little razors.
The tinkles.
I do them. I mean, it's just like little. Yeah. I mean, and then I get a dermaplane. I think that's what it's called.
I need the cheap option. I need
where
the tinkles.
Where they get all the peach fuzz off. I think there's probably better. Tinkles are easy. Like they're super cheap. You get like 5 of them or 4 of them it's like.
Can you imagine me trying to tinkle myself? Like, I'm going to screw this up somehow.
I mean, okay, so funny story. Hattie, this was like 3 years ago. Hattie wanted her, bless her heart, she's got some of me in her. She wanted her hair, she had like some little flyaways, and she wanted her hairline to be like perfectly straight. So she tinkled her hairline.
Okay, I think I remember this.
Remember? And then we had sprouts.
Yeah.
For over a year.
Yeah.
And then the sprouts would like.
You left her alone with a tinkle.
So sprouty. And then she had to like slick it down. And then it was the biggest nightmare. Like, I'm like, cut your bangs. Like, that's a dream compared to this. She shaved it down.
Look up these.
Yeah. So anyway.
But yeah. And also just like kids being so blunt and mean.
They are. But I don't think they're trying to be mean. They're just trying to be. They're being honest. And sometimes we need our eyes opened to little things innocent. Like a gray mustache.
And then I'm like, is my hair gray at this point? Like, I don't.
You don't color. Do you not color your hair?
I color it blonde.
Oh, okay.
But like where it's growing in, I guess that would be gray.
No, that's not. Your hair's not gray. Your hair's just darker than what it is right now.
Right. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had turned gray, this would be gray.
Well, I mean, oh yeah,
but it's
like
not.
My kids will be like, "Oh my gosh, you have something in your hair," and I'm like, "No, I don't. It's my actual hair, and it's just growing back gray." So
you
shut up and leave me alone. And they'll be like, "Is that dry shampoo?" And I'm like, "No, it's not.
Right,
it's my gray hair."
Yeah,
like I have to go all the time now.
You do.
Like it's like once. I mean, 6 weeks is pushing it.
Really,
but luckily my girl's so great. Like, she just slaps it on, and then I leave. Like, she'll come to my house because she'll do the kids too, and then she doesn't even have to like wash it out. She'll just put all the shit. She dry cuts it, and then she'll put the stuff on.
That's nice.
And then I set a timer for 45 minutes, and then I get in the shower.
Great. Yeah, it's hard to find like 3 hours to go sit there.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah. Here's some tinkles.
So yeah, so they're great.
Okay.
So it's an option. I mean, and then it's just like, because you always heard like, don't do it because then it'll grow back. But it's like,
Right.
Listen, everything's growing at this point.
Yeah.
Or it's falling out. So, or falling down.
It's just
whatever.
It's
like just
all the thing. I don't have time to think about.
It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. We have to do too much. I agree. But what are we going to do? We're going to let ourselves go?
No, I don't want to let myself go, but I could let some other stuff go. But I can't.
I know. I know. Some days I do want to just let it all go. But then I realize I'm not built for that because I have fucking issues. So I can't.
Okay. Let me touch on my issues.
Okay. Mustaches is done.
Mustaches is done. You can check that off your list.
Okay. Thank you.
I started myself at Braintopia. So if you've been following along, Braintopia is where I've been taking Ryder to go for neurofeedback. And after I was faced with the situation where he had like 4 diagnoses and I didn't diagnoses and I didn't know what to do with them. I was really excited to learn about this option. It's worked great for him. And she said that I could do it myself, the owner, Sandra, who's been on the Mom Game. So I went and I've done 1 session, but my brain map, Emily, is insane. So they'll do all it is you sit there, you close your eyes for 6 minutes, then you open your eyes for 6 minutes. There's some sensors on your brain and it's like reading all of your brain patterns, your brain waves, and then it sends you this report that's just explaining what all is going on in your brain. And I had no idea.
I'm so terrified of this.
Like I knew mine was effed up, but I had no idea where and how and why and what it was going to say. So basically my brain is the opposite of Ryder's, meaning his is so overstimulated all the time. He's so anxious and he's so like one little thing will set him off. Like mine is what she told me, and you're going to love this. She told me it's like my brain's in screensaver mode. So I legit have an excuse.
Stop.
Like it's not.
Oh.
And what's crazy, it's like become my whole personality, like my whole identity. But it's literally something I can't help. But she said my brain was like, it's stuck in screensaver. She's like, like when your computer shuts down and what she told me causes it. It's like when there's too much going on.
And you can't pick one thing.
Shuts down.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, that's so true.
But that's happened to me before where like you feel like there's so much going on that like sometimes I'll just walk around my house. Like, and I'm not doing anything and not getting anything accomplished. Right. I'm just like, there's so much to do that I'm just like,
yeah. And your brain literally is like probably trying to save itself from just like, and it's just like, I'm going away. Like holler at me when you decide on what the F you want to do with your life.
Oh my God.
And your day. Like
that's the title of the show. Write it down. Julie's brains in screensaver
and Sandra's
mode.
Wonderful. Like we're on the Zoom. I didn't, I was up in Anna's room because I was like living in all these different places and I didn't know where to even Zoom from. And she's like telling me, and she's just so like straightforward. She's like, you're basically like stuck in screensaver mode. And then like the number that we're always tracking on Ryder is his alpha is like, that's the one that kind of I could be speaking wrong, so don't tell me if I'm saying this all wrong because I'm not the expert. But that's the one, like if the alpha level is high, that's when you're like the anxiousness.
Okay.
And so it's supposed to be in a range of like 10 to like 15, I don't know, around there. His came in at 30. And it's lowered down now to like 20.
Okay.
And going even lower. So he's getting a lot better. Mine was at 4. Yes, it's
this is so on brand. This is so amazing.
On brand. Like his was like his little brain picture was like a fiery red, and mine is dark blue. Like mine is like
yellow, like the
nothing.
ocean.
She's like, you probably don't feel very much emotion. I'm like, no, like I joke that I'm dead inside, and I actually am. Like my brain is the first to go.
Okay, I need to go to this place.
You have to. I'll ask her if you can go do a brain map
because
so we can compare.
But also too, I'm terrified because part of
yours is gonna be so insane.
So it's gonna be Well, or maybe not. Maybe this is all a front, and I'm really just super chill. But my question is. You didn't tell us all this. You didn't tell us about screensaver, which I'm so glad you saved it for the podcast so you get my natural, authentic reaction. But you did send us something that it said that your brain told them that you were socially inappropriate.
Yes, and it actually is. So
which is why I am absolutely terrified to do this.
If
it thinks you're socially inappropriate, it's going to be like, you need to report to prison right now because you cannot be trusted on the streets.
Right. Well, like, how do you think we make a career in like saying I said dumb shit on the radio because I don't care. Like, I'm very socially inappropriate. I don't care.
I know, but
it's also hard to make mom friends.
But true. But like the scale of social inappropriateness, like if we're on a 1 to 10, I feel like you're like a 6 and I'm like a 9.8.
True.
Right.
Yours is like one step ahead. Just as like
one,
like the vulgarity. I might say stuff that I don't care, but like
I know.
Yeah.
And then can you imagine what is going through my head that I'm not even saying out loud?
Right. Yeah.
And they're going to see that.
They'll see all of it. But like,
I don't want them to know that.
Everyone's got shit. That's what you learn. Like when you do stuff like this, everyone's got shit. Yeah. So socially inappropriate was the two where it matches up because you do a self-evaluation and then they do their evaluation, and both were red for socially inappropriate for me. So that's like 100%. And some of them are, you think different than your brain does, blah, blah, blah. I can go further into it in another time. Message me if you're interested in neurofeedback, but I will ask her if you can get a brain map.
Yes, now I want one.
But
I
amazing.
cannot promise I'm going to share the results.
You have to.
Oh, of course I will.
You have to.
Yeah.
And it's super easy. I get to sit in a chair and watch TV, like in the dark by myself. I don't look at my phone. No one bugs me. I'm watching Happy Gilmore too.
Hey.
It
sounds amazing.
Highly recommend. Get your brain in gear.
All right, screensaver.
Struggle bus, man.
Your new nickname is screensaver. Okay, do you want to push Rush and dorms?
Yeah,
it is
all it is that it's just crazy.
But it is. I don't know if we want to delve deeper into it, but both are insane.
Yeah, they're in
sorority rush at major colleges. It's insane, and then the dorm rooms and setups that these bitches have are insane.
And
I felt like mine was pretty next level. We bought like hand-me-downs from girls that were older than us. Anyway, we can talk about that.
We can do it more, but yeah, it's just it's gotten crazy.
I'll keep it on the list. Okay, well, we've got to get to our guests.
Yes.
We've got Tyarah, Ibeh coming up a little bit later, but first we have Dr. Randy Bell, who's going to tell us about some really cool smart starter kits.
Great.
Which I think that's kind of self-explanatory, but we're going to ask him to tell us more about it.
I need some.
Yes, screensaver. You do.
And now it is time for our first special guest of this show, somebody that I know we've been looking forward to talking to for a while here on the Mom Game. It is Dr. Randy Bell with Smart Starter Kits. Thank you so much for coming today.
So first of all, we like to get a little background on our guests when you come in. So tell me your background, father, all that kind of stuff.
Grew up in a military home. We traveled a lot. Ended up in Dallas on a whim. Went to school in Florida. I'm from Virginia.
Okay.
Put a whole bunch of cities in a hat at graduation. Out came Dallas. I was in the pharmacy field. I still currently am a clinical pharmacist. Also, I'm an educator, realtor in the city as well for about 7-8 years. My biggest thing is just educating people, bringing people together, kind of putting them up on new information or just different perspectives. So that's my background.
Okay, I love it. First of all, I have to know, like literally putting the...
Yes, it was literally between Dallas, Houston, D.C., Miami, and Georgia at the time. And just ended up coming to Dallas, and I love it here. Like I said, I've been here since 2010.
Okay, and then you have one child?
Yes.
How old?
She's 5.
Okay. And then how did you and your wife meet?
Well, I'm not married.
Not married? Okay, well, step in that bear trap.
But no, it's
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. So tell me about that though. So are you you talk about wanting to make these kits for your daughter?
Correct. So as she's about to start kindergarten, just as we know, education is changing. A lot of new things are coming up, whether that be AI, crypto, just new ways of money. You know, they're on Roblox now and Roblox bucks and things like that. So I was just like thinking to myself, what's a way to bring some of those concepts home? And I came up with the Smart Starter Kits. So basically it's just kind of like module-based learning for children ages 6 to 10. Then I also have a middle school version as well. But I wanted to take, core subjects, AI, crypto, business as well. You know, us being in Dallas, this is a entrepreneurial city, entrepreneurial spirit. So wanted to kind of instill that early. And then we also have one on emotional intelligence. So those are kind of like the big 4 things.
Yeah.
I think will impact kids a lot.
I feel like I need the one on AI and crypto because I don't understand any of it. Okay, but I do want to go back, and if I'm getting too personal, just let me know. So are you shared parent? What do you call it? Joint custody?
Yeah, co-parenting.
Co-parenting.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So how does that, like, I was raised by my dad. My sister and I both were. That relationship, especially between father and daughter, is so very important to me.
Oh, yeah.
Can you kind of speak to that, like, you know, how that plays out in your world, and kind of making sure that that's a relationship that's cultivated?
Just gotta lead with love and make sure you budget your time. That's it.
You make it sound so simple, but those 2 things that you said are so true.
Yeah,
because they want your time. Like, they want your time. They want the connection. They want to be with you. And sometimes we don't budget enough of our time for our kids. So I actually love that, and lead with love. Gotta always lead with love, right? And everything you do, and especially with your kids. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the starter kits and how you came up with this concept. And I'm really interested in what they actually are and how we can implement them into our kids' worlds.
Well, again, like I said, I like educating people. I know when I was a realtor in the city, I still am, but I used to have home buying classes once a month. So no charge. People just come out, get the information on the steps to purchase, or the steps on how to do something. So what I learned was that usually if you're like the first person to share some type of information, or kind of be that bridge between knowledge, you know, they'll always come back. They'll always remember you for that. So I figure, hey, why don't we start the kids early, put them up on this information, and, you know, by the time they're in high school, college, they'll be light years ahead of the opportunities that we had at that time, because, you know, it wasn't like that for us coming up.
And isn't it kind of sad that, you know, and you're a doctor, right? You
Correct.
made it all the way through
Correct.
the educational system to, you know, basically the highest rank there is as far as, you know, education is concerned, that this isn't taught. Money management, you know, the budgeting, different things like that it's not
daily life skills.
Yeah. Stuff that's, you know, meanwhile we're like, you know, doing the Pythagorean theorem, whatever the hell that is. But it's
learning
like
about rhombuses.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
It's like,
all that stuff.
fuck, like, can you teach me how to balance my checkbook, or check my whatever? Can you talk about how important that is to you, and maybe how it should be more commonplace?
Well, I like I said, you know, as kids and teenagers, we don't really like to pay attention to that stuff, and it comes back to bite us. So we either gonna learn now or learn later. At some point, life will end up teaching us. But it's just one of those things. If you start early, and, you know, we truly prep them, I think that have a generation of kids that'll kind of be on point.
Okay, so tell me the curriculum, like, what is it?
So Smart Starter Kits, I have one, the AI learning kit, essentially.
Okay, I'll take that one.
So basically that just kind
She's
of...
about in the 6 to 10 age.
No, I mean, very, yeah.
So basically just breaking it down real simple, it teaches, you know, what AI is, how computers can think and learn. That's going to be like your first module. So each kit has 5 modules and a bonus module. So each module kind of steps them up in their learning all the way into the bonus, where that's just kind of a comprehensive review. And each module has different exercises and games, and it's kind of story-based learning. So, you know, with kids, you know, you got to have a story with it, and then kind of connect the dots. So, like, for example, this one is like the day my cereal talked back. But it's about a smart toaster. So it's like,
oh, wow.
one of those things,
terrifying.
you know.
Well, it's so smart to actually discuss this with them, because they just see all this in their day-to-day life.
Exactly,
and probably, like, we all kind of understand, like, this has been an evolution. It wasn't always like this.
But they're coming in like this. That's just like the kids who only know internet. I mean, we've seen rotary phones, cell phone,
I try to
iPhone,
tell my kids about this set of encyclopedias, the new set of encyclopedias that we would get every year. Like, you get the...
And then the kid,
Wait, did you say something, Glenn? That's someone's... Oh, sorry. Again, that was AI talking to me in my head. But like we would get a new set of encyclopedias every year. And like I've tried to tell my kids that like when we did research.
We had to actually go do research.
You had to get the M encyclopedia and get it down and look up, Mesopotamia or whatever. And it's like, y'all have no idea. Like now they're using Chat GPT to write papers and shit. I'm like, this is insanity. Like you have no idea. So yes, it's.
And we got like, is it AI? Another game?
Yeah.
I love that there's a dog on there. Like, God, I hope not.
More, quizzes, and then also you got to have the art aspect as well, so they can draw their own robot and things like that.
Oh wow!
But it's just a whole bunch of different games, and then also kind of have like a chat discussion card to bring it on home, whether that be classroom or at home.
Right.
Things like that.
So how do you market this?
Right now, like I said, this is still so new. So we're maybe like a month, 2 months in.
Okay.
Social media, have a stand store, things like that. But really just right now connecting with people like you guys to get the message out. But I do think that this is something that can benefit a lot of kids here in Texas and just all over. So
it would seem like it could, like something like this could be a part of like a legit curriculum.
Yeah, I reached out to some, matter of fact, 30, 40 of the superintendents via email right now. So just kind of putting that out there for them.
Yeah.
Email me back. But
because I think it's such a, I don't know, it's just such a, still not foreign, but it's so new.
It's new. So you want to be in the new because you want to ride the wave, not necessarily be behind it. So it's an opportunity for us to kind of be in the mix, because you look at other countries like Europe, Japan, things like that. They're teaching their kids these.
So
things.
where did you? So it seemed. I mean, so where did you do the like? Where did the idea come from? What kind of research did you do? Like how did you come up with this whole program?
Teaching myself. It's one of those things where the more you learn, the best way to learn is teaching somebody. So if I'm breaking this down into core concepts that a kid can understand, and that means you would have to know it fairly well. Because what do they say? Like, if you can explain it to an 8-year-old, then you know it. So
right.
I feel like you could also do this under the guise of like, I'm doing this for my kids, and then you're like secretly like, oh, okay, let me. Take a look at this.
A minor meltdown on our
no, for sure.
show.
But parents can definitely learn by teaching their kids with this. So like I said, I want in crypto as well. What is digital money?
Yeah,
just explaining people that, because that's here. That's not going anywhere.
I know.
And the crypto thing, I mean, a lot of people don't understand crypto.
So that specifically, I have a actual book that I made for that. And that was because it took me a long time to just kind of mentally shut the brain off to receive like the information. But I mean, that's something that we're seeing every single day change. So.
Yeah.
Are you a crypto expert?
Not an expert. No, not an expert. Not an expert.
But I feel like
I can break it down what it is, or what from a macro level. Like, this is basically going to be the new evolution of money. If we look back, it used to be a gold-based system. Then they started printing money. Now it's just going digital. So it's just being able to understand those changes and position accordingly.
But I feel like too, like someone like you, I would be so much more receptive to someone like you telling me about this stuff, because like the people that are like, well, I am an economist and I've been studying this for, you know what I mean? It's like, and they're probably going to talk over my head, to where if you can dumb something down for me.
Oh, no, that's the way you got to do it.
Yeah. Because I can't, because I immediately tune out when people start talking about crypto and mining for crypto. I'm like, what are you mining for? Like, I don't get it.
Well, I brought some books for you guys too.
Please.
We need them.
And it's small. Like, you're speaking to me. Like, it's, how many pages is this? 79. Like
remember the
I got one for you too.
Now you're speaking my language.
Remember the one that was like pictures for a while? You were like buying digital pictures?
Yeah.
Oh,
was that called?
What were those called?
NFT.
Yes.
Is that still a thing?
It will be.
Okay.
It will be.
You think so?
Yeah, because you heard a lot about that. And
oh my gosh. Yes. Now I'm going to go buy some NFTs. Just
right. Yeah.
Not that I would know where to buy NFTs.
Yeah. Well, okay. So it's not just the crypto stuff, and it's not just AI, but I love that you are helping to teach kids about starting a business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me get to that one.
I think Emily and I both have kids that are like probably, hopefully, because they sort of see us.
Henry's about to launch
my
his
first
new
business
t-shirt
kit.
shop. Yep.
So basic themes.
Yeah.
What is a business? What do the kids learn? Again, story-based learning. So we have
Lemonade
a story
stand.
with
Yep.
it, and a business matchup game. What else? Have a little draw your dream business.
Oh, I
right
love
here.
it.
So
Yeah.
My daughter's
This-
already doing that. It's like a dog
I
spa.
know. Yeah.
That's what she wants to do.
Conversation starter, just things to talk to your kids about, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's so cool. So I'm assuming you work with this type of stuff with your daughter.
Yes.
And has she built a business yet in her mind?
In her mind, yes. She is 5 going on 45. So for sure.
It's so cool because they lean into it. It's a cool way to kind of see, I guess, what they're really passionate about. And if you ask them that question at a young age, like, okay, say you had to start a business now.
She said she wants to make perfume and sell it.
I love
I was just
that.
like, where'd you get that from? But
Yeah. She's obviously been thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows
It's so
somebody
cool.
smells good around her.
Yeah. Well, it's just such a cool concept that I feel like maybe these kids and adults really need to lean into a little bit more.
No, for sure.
And really just kind of pushing your kids in that direction.
Well, and I think a
if
lot of
they're
times
asking.
what happens is we, like with the whole crypto and AI stuff, I'm just going to bury my head until it goes away.
No, for sure. But
And
it's not going away.
gonna go
though. It's
away.
not-
I'm like, damn it.
Wait till you see what they're saying the next evolution of the cell phones are.
What's
Okay.
that? Is it going to just be in our
All
head?
AI. Like you're just gonna tell it what to do. Like I need a grocery list or I need this. They'll go on Instacart and order it for you, and it's.
I can see that. So I'm learning about ChatGPT, but I'm
yeah.
redoing my house basically right now, and I'm asking like anybody that will listen like for their design tips and like what I should do. Last night I was like, I really got to figure this out. I'm
put
going
it
to
in
type it into
ChatGPT,
ChatGPT.
for
I was
sure.
like, here's a picture of my new wood floors. I'm trying to figure out what type of couch I should buy, and it was like. It showed me a picture. It was like, do you want me to make this into an image? I was like, yes. I was like, do you want me to tell you where these couches are available? Yes. I mean, it's,
my gosh.
we don't realize what all.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, at least play with ChatGPT 30 minutes a day, just out of sheer just curiosity.
Yeah.
Because just it can do so much.
It really
do
can.
so much. So,
Yeah, it's so cool. Well, I love that you like saw a problem you wanted to solve, something that was evolving in this world that you wanted to help. It's important for us to make sure that kids know, right?
For
It's
sure,
important.
for sure,
You don't
for
want to
sure.
leave them out in the dark. They're also really smart and inquisitive,
For
and they
sure.
want to know, and they'll take in any information that you give them.
For sure.
At this age, so it's a really good age. That's why kids start learning languages and
Yeah,
everything else before. If you ask me to learn a language now, I could.
Well, and it's so much easier for them to absorb the knowledge.
Yeah.
Old farts.
Right, exactly. So this is
sure.
such a cool concept.
Okay, well, first of all, where can people find the Smart Starter kits, and then also too the book that I'm actually going to be able to read because it's only 79 pages.
Smart Starter Kits will be on, I have a Stan store right now, stan.store/Smart Starter Kits.
Got it.
You can download them one by one, or you can get all 4 of them at the same time. The book is on Amazon. I also have a part 2 to that book as well, because I didn't want to just information bomb people, so we're just gonna kind of spoon feed you. Also Spanish translation as well for everybody out there.
Very cool.
So,
Awesome.
Well, we will help spread the word as much as we can because it's a wonderful concept.
Thank you,
And we're
thank
glad you came in today.
Yeah.
you.
Dr. Andy Bell, thank you so much.
thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, time now for our next guest. And we are so excited to welcome inside the Coppola studios and on to the mom game, Tyarah Ibeh from Soul Glow Fitness.
Yes.
And I am so excited. We had a conversation a few weeks ago. And first of all, I was just telling Julie in the bathroom, like, she's just like so like infectious. She has an infectious personality. Like you want her to succeed. She's adorable and has great things to say and has a really, really cool mission and a really, really cool story. So I guess let's start first of all with, what you're doing right now, and then we'll kind of backtrack into how you got there.
Okay. So I do run a fitness business, mental health and fitness together. So I'm the one that puts the puzzle pieces of mental health and fitness together. And I help women with high cortisol levels, anxious moms. And I find ways.
Julie's raising her hand loud and proud.
Yes, I know. As motherhood, we go through all those stressors in our daily lives. And so I'm the one that helps with the mental health and finding just self-care avenues to help alleviate the stress or either cope with the stress better. And so I bring that along with the fitness and having workouts that honor your real life, not spending hours in the gym, spending 30 minutes, 45 minutes in the gym or at home. And also with nutrition that honors your real life as well as not dieting. You hear about intermittent fasting. You hear about cutting the carbs. That's not me. I'm the one. We can have wine. We can have pizza when we want. And we just have to implement that in a healthy way and hit a protein goal. And let's hit, I'm not counting our macros, but staying within a calorie deficit is what I like to preach. And that helps with the stress. I said, I need to count the fats or I have to count the carbs and sugars. No, we're just hitting we're just hitting a calorie goal and a protein goal, and that's it.
And that, like you said, that comes along with, we've already got so much shit on our plates. It's like, I can't add, a million different things and a specialized menu just for me and all that kind of stuff. How much has motherhood played into you creating this plan?
So much, because I have 2 kids, I have a husband, and I don't have time to create meals just for me. So I have to create a healthy lifestyle for my family and myself as well. So my kids, they're 1 and 4, so they're not going to want to eat vegetables and fish every day. So just, I don't know, creating something that's fun, that's healthy, but also maintainable, that we're able to, create that balance and not having to stick to a strict diet.
It's funny, in a previous conversation that Emily and I have had here on the show very recently, I was talking about how moms are just expected to know all these things because we got to a certain point in life, and I'm 40 years old and I have 2 kids, and I'm supposed to know how to raise a healthy family and feed them the right things. And there's just some stuff that we have to admit that we need help with. And for me, everything you're saying is one of those things. And I think what you're doing is super impactful for a lot of people for that reason. Why do you think it is? It's so hard for us as moms to take care of ourselves. And we'll put the kids in before us. Why do you think that is? And what, I guess, how did that drive you to do this?
I feel like as women, we're just nurturers, or kids come first before we even think about ourselves. Maybe our spouses, our significant others come before us, and we always put ourselves on the back burner trying to take care of everybody else, and we forget about ourselves. So me, with that mental health space, you have to take care of yourself so that you are able to give to your kids, give to your significant others. So being able to just find that time if it's 5 minutes, maybe we don't have 30 minutes, maybe we don't have an hour. If it's just 5 minutes to do something for ourselves, that helps produce for the people around us, and they feel that significantly. So just taking care of ourselves, we just have to find that way, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, find something so that we're able to produce for the people around us.
Yeah. And quick follow-up, because do you feel like the kids feel it if we don't? The kids feel our energy, right?
Yes.
If we're stressed, anxious, getting in an unhealthy place, they'll be off too. Do you feel that way?
I definitely feel that way. My daughter, she's 1, she's touching everything right now. So sometimes when I feel myself stressed, I'm like, stop touching that. And I just snap. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I think about it and I feel so guilty about it. And I'm like, okay, I need to find some way to alleviate some of the stress that I'm feeling. So I do breath work, I do meditation, maybe go for a walk, something to help alleviate or just allow me to cope with what I'm feeling with, so that I can show up for my kids or I can show up for my husband and not be like, I need you to do this. And I'm demanding him to do something. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to. It's just how I'm feeling inside. It just spills out on everybody else.
When you say that, you apologize. That's so big of you.
Not always. I don't always apologize.
I just spit out the demands and then huff puff walk away. Yes. Like 3 days later, we'll maybe address it.
Yes. I don't always do that. I try to be better. I don't always do that. So,
well, that's impressive, and it's so true.
Okay, so tell us about your background, because you do have an interesting story as far as you and your husband and the way that your family started. And you're a North Texas girl.
Yes,
you grew up in Plano, and tell us a little bit about your journey.
Yeah, so I grew up in Plano. I went to Plano West, and I played basketball in high school, and then I went to college on a full ride scholarship to West Virginia. And then I transferred my freshman year to come back home. My husband went to Texas, so I wanted to come back and be closer to my husband. And I finished my years there at North Texas. And then after North Texas, I taught for a little bit. And I also collected on student loan debt. So I was getting hung up on and things like that. But
oh, you were
humbling experience.
Yeah, I was a collector, yes. So after that, my husband actually went to play basketball overseas in Japan. And it was his first go overseas. And he was just like, I can't do it. Can you come over, please? And I was like, okay, I understand that. I want to support him so that he was able to succeed. So I dropped what I was doing and I went overseas, and we stayed there for 8 years. We were in Japan, Philippines, Germany, Uruguay, Taiwan, all you can name. We were everywhere, traveling from country to country from each year. And then we had one kid, and it was like, okay, it's fun still, but I wanted that stability. And then the second one came. I'm like, okay, now let's wrap it up, or like give me something where I can feel stable. And then my son's 4, so he's about to go to school soon. So I'm like, he needs that stability. So my husband is retiring. We came back in March this year, and now he's figuring out what he wants to do. He's into photography. He's just into photography, and I'm done my fitness overseas. That was my safe place, the gym. So fitness has been my world since little girl, with basketball as well. So I graduated and I got my bachelor's degree in mental health and disabilities. So I've kind of put that puzzle piece together where I work with fitness and mental health, and that's where I'm like, that's my fulfillment. That's my purpose. I prayed. I was like, after my second child, I'm like, I want to do something other than just be a mom. So that was my fulfillment. This is my fulfillment. And I was able to do that with the blessing of my husband, for me to be able to get on my feet and him still be able to provide for us. So it's been a blessing in all aspects.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay. I want to talk about, obviously, the app and everything you're doing now, but let's talk a little bit about living overseas for that long and living in those different countries. What was that like? Did you have a favorite?
My favorite was probably the Philippines, just because it was so cheap. And it was a social circle as well in the Philippines. And my kids, I feel like they liked it. We were able to go on little trips. The season wasn't so basketball. Right. We had a little bit of time to do what we wanted to do as a family. So I guess that was my favorite spot.
You probably learned so much just about culture. And
I did learn about culture, just with like being in Taiwan and being in the Philippines and just being in Asia in general. The people are so nice and they're so genuine over there. And it's like, sometimes they're like, oh, they're really nice, ma'am. And like, coming from the States, sometimes you can perceive niceness as what does somebody want? And so like over there, it's just like they're just wanting to give and wanting to serve. And so it was taken back. I was taken back by it a little bit at first, but you get used to it, and you're able to be authentic and just live your day-to-day life without having to worry about somebody's intentions necessarily. And cool. I love that.
Yeah.
So when back to so tell us first of all, it's an app.
Yes.
That you do. So,
yes.
And so how important was that to make Soul Glow Fitness in an app form to where it could reach the masses and
user friendly?
And in this day and age, we talked about how hard it is, especially as moms, to find time to schedule an hour session in person with someone. So talk about that thought process of getting it to where it's easily accessible for moms.
The app. Everybody downloads the app. That's the easiest thing. Kids are downloading apps these days. So an app was something that I immediately wanted to get without even figuring out what else I wanted to do. So the app was the first thing I wanted to do, and figuring out how I can implement what I wanted to do inside the app. And that's when I had the calendar, I had the videos. I created videos of different workouts I was doing just at home. I wasn't even in the gym. I was just at home recording myself. And that helps people be able to see, because you're not in person. So being able to see what to do, a lot of people have that anxiety when they go to the gym. Like, I don't want to look like I'm doing the things wrong. So in my app, I made sure that I was able to give a visual of me actually doing the workout, as well as a description of how to do each workout, the step by step. So that was big for me. So basically all you have to do is show up. I have the calendar so that you know when to do it. I have the visuals so you know how to do it. And also with nutrition, not a lot of people follow meal plans, but just to have like little go-to recipes, there's nutrition and meal plans in there as well.
And how do you,
go ahead.
How do you incorporate the mental health aspect
you stole my question.
into the workout routine?
So the mental health is not physically in the app. I have check-ins weekly. So weekly check-ins, I have send a checkout sheet. I'm like, okay, this is your homework. Please be able to have this check-in filled out by Monday so that I'm able to go over it, look how your stress levels were, how your water intake was, just everything, how you liked your workouts, everything, just going on a list of what you went through that week. And I send a little Loom video just going over that, and I follow up with a check-in with a Zoom call so that we're able to check in, we're able to go over those mental health
the aspects,
yes, and just day-to-day self-care, what you implemented. And I also send like templates. So I send templates, and I allow you to be able to choose what fits your schedule the best, so that by week 3, when you're in the program, we're able to create a morning routine, we're able to create a nighttime routine by what you picked from the bank that I give you that fits your real life.
So you're not just saying, here's one plan that fits everybody.
Right.
You're taking into account, here's, for the first 2-3 weeks, like, here's my life.
Yes.
And then you tell me how you can fit this into my life. That's
Correct.
fantastic. And then also too, it's like almost like a built-in little accountability partner / therapist. And with your background, I would assume that's, hugely beneficial to those that you serve.
Definitely. I don't know, speaking to women and being able to help them, I always knew that was something I wanted to do. I wanted to do it on a kids level, and that's why I taught for a little while. But when I went into fitness, I realized, and just going through pregnancy and postpartum, I realized how much I could help women as well. So just being able to speak to women and just being able to hit off what I've gone through, because I've gone through so many different stages in my life, I realized like I can help a lot of people. I do have a lot of things that I've gone through that could help other people, and as well as my mental health background and graduating with my bachelor's degree in mental health, I just put all those puzzle pieces together to be able to be authentic to what I'm going through, motherhood, and as well as also having just the learning piece and having the degree to be able to link it all together to help as best as I can.
Yeah, and because you're in it, like you've got a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. I mean, you're in this, and you told me, when we spoke, that you had postpartum issues, and you took those and you've put those in your bank to help other people. And I think it was so taboo for such a long time to admit that you had those postpartum feelings and issues and all that, because you're like, what do you mean? I mean, you just birthed this human being. Like, what's wrong with you?
Love them.
Yes,
happy.
Love them and be happy all the time.
Yeah.
But how much your personal experiences, like you said, have helped mold this program and what you're doing now.
Yes. Postpartum, a lot of people don't realize postpartum, you're going through different hormonal issues within like a year after having birth. And a lot of people be like, oh, 4 months, I'm supposed to be good.
Yeah.
No, that's not the case. It's not the case at all. And we put that standard on ourselves that we're supposed to be okay. We're supposed to be up and lively by 4 months, 3 months. People go back to work within 6 weeks. It's just like, it's crazy, the hormone changes that we have and how that plays a part in our day-to-day, that we're like, oh, what is wrong with us? But really, it's our hormones. Our hormones have so much to do with how our brain functions, and being able to just have those self-care routines. I say it so many times, having that morning routine, having that nighttime routine, having different coping mechanisms to where you can go to that after you're having some type of stress during your day-to-day plays such a huge part in how we just are able to go through our days and be our highest self. So that is, I don't know, mental health just holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, oh, just do your self-care, but it's easy to say, but as moms, we often forget about that so much. So
yeah, I mean, I will say, like, I if I don't, and my family knows, like, if I don't work out in the morning, they can tell. And I build in like off days or whatever, and you know, like this week my off day was Saturday, and but if I don't work out in the morning, like, I'm a completely different human being, because I need that to it just makes me feel better. Now, it's not like I jump out of bed and I'm like, let's get on the Peloton. But also, too, I'm like, once I'm on it, like, I will say, the voices in my head never stop. But I know when I'm doing my warm up, I'm like, okay, I'm on. And then as soon as I get up off the seat, I'm like, okay, and now I'm up. And now I'm up. And now we're going to do this for, 25, 30 minutes. And I'm going to feel so much better after I do it. And I think, like you said, getting in that routine, having the accountability. And I think a lot of times that's what a lot of women need, is that accountability. Like, okay, who's checking me, whether it's you, whether it's your husband, whether it's whatever. I mean, there's something about that accountability that's like, I've got to do it, not just for myself, but so-and-so's looking at me.
Yeah.
So my kids are looking at me. My kids know. I mean, there'll be sometimes when I'm a little snippy in the morning and they're like, did you work out today? And I'm like, yeah, leave me alone. No, but no. And then I'm like, obviously not. That's why I'm flipping you off. But yeah, it's important. That accountability is super important.
Yeah. What would you say are, like, just for something that maybe our viewers can kind of take along with them, 3 of the most important things, maybe, or 4, whatever you think, just that women could kind of work into their daily routine that will help them feel better?
A morning routine. When I wake up, I read, or I journal, or I read some type of scripture with my spirituality. Something that you can do, maybe wake up before the kids, maybe 30 minutes before the kids, or wake up an hour before the kids. It took me a little while to get to the hour.
Yeah.
But I definitely do. I make it mandatory to try to wake up 30 minutes so that I'm able to start my day and get grounded before I take on the chaos. Because when my kids wake up, they're ready to eat immediately. And I'm like, oh my God.
Right.
But yes, just having that routine, or that nighttime routine before you go to bed. Make sure you have no phones 30 minutes before the bed, because with that blue light, it
messes with you.
Yeah, it messes with your melatonin levels. So it makes you stay up. And that's one symptom of high cortisol, is you're wired, but you're tired. So you're being able to just find that nighttime routine to where you're able to wind down, you're able to relax those thoughts, so that you're able to get into a deep sleep and be able to recover.
So end of the day, beginning of the day sounds like are 2 really important aspects of a day for a busy mom or dad or whoever.
Yes.
And lastly, just a little about, like, this transition for your family post basketball. I mean, that has to be a huge. That was your husband living out his dream, and I know he was a great player at the University of Texas, which is a tough place to be a great player at, and then to go play internationally and now come back. How is that transition going for you guys as a family?
It's going very well. I wouldn't say it's great, because some days, it's new dynamic for us. So some days we're not all excited and happy-go-lucky, or just kind of mellow and down and trying to figure out how to just get through our days. But at the same time, we both support each other. So if he's down one day, I have to figure out, like, okay, let me make sure I'm up for him. Or if I'm down one day, he has to make sure I'm up for her. But the transition, it's going. I just would say it's going, but we're happy. I'm figuring out what I'm doing. He's figuring out what he's doing. And we're both in a good spot. So I'm grateful.
Yeah. Well, we talked to a lot of, like, retired athletes, or, and it's hard. It's hard on them. It's hard on their family. That's their identity, right?
Yeah. And it's the only life you've ever known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all consuming. And then, when it's gone or whatever, I know that's a tough transition, but it sounds like y'all are in a good place.
Yes, definitely.
Or good place physically for the family to grow up and start school and everything else. And we wish you so much success.
Yeah,
with
before we let you
business.
go, how do people find you? How do people find you? How do
get in
people
on
find
this.
Soul Glow?
Instagram Ty_Soul Fit is my Instagram handle, and if you reach out to me through DMs, I'll be more than happy to assist.
Okay, and what's the app called? Is the
Soul Glow Fitness?
Okay, and then
yes.
where is it available?
It's available in the Apple Store, but you do have to get the link from me to get the app. So it's not just search this in the Play Store. So
okay, good
reach
to know.
out to you.
Yes, reach out to me, and
I'll be reaching out. I need all the help.
I know, but it's just such a digestible plan for women that are in the thick of it, which we all are, and there's a lot of us out there that are in the thick of it. Well, Tyarah, thank you so much for being with us. We sure do appreciate it. You're lovely and adorable.
Anything we can do to help,
I know.
Let us know. We wish you all so much success.
Yeah, go check it out. Soul Glow Fitness, y'all. Okay, we end every episode with us throwing up the peace signs. And we look into the camera and say, Mom game out on the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Mom game out.